Welcome to the journey. Hello and welcome to YO Soy Growth, the channel where your inner world becomes your greatest power. Here, we explore the teachings, tools, and mindsets that awaken your highest potential. If you're ready to transform your reality from the inside out, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the life-changing wisdom of Neville Goddard, a mystic, teacher, and pioneer in the art of conscious manifestation. So take a deep breath, open your mind, and let's begin this journey of inner awakening. Who was Neville Goddard? The forgotten mystic of the modern world. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what if everything you experience in life is a reflection of your inner world? What if your imagination wasn't just a daydreaming tool, but a divine force capable of shaping your reality? That's exactly what Neville Goddard taught. And today, we're diving into the timeless wisdom of one of the most powerful spiritual teachers of the 20th century. Neville Goddard was not a preacher, nor a guru in the traditional sense. He was a mystic, a man who understood that the deepest truths of life weren't found in books, but in personal experience and inner revelation. Born in Barbados in 1905, Neville moved to the United States and, over time, became a renowned lecturer and author who captivated audiences with his profound insights. What made Neville stand out was his radical message: you are God in imagination. He believed and taught that we are not victims of fate, but creators of our experiences through the power of our own consciousness. His philosophy wasn't based on wishful thinking or empty affirmations. It was rooted in the understanding that the mind is not passive, it's active. It is a creative force of the universe operating through each one of us. To Neville, the imagination was not just fantasy, it was spiritual truth, and when used correctly, it becomes the gateway to manifesting the life you desire. The core teachings: belief, imagination, and the law of assumption. Let's now uncover the core of Neville Goddard's teachings. These are not just spiritual concepts. They are practical tools you can use to transform your inner world and, in turn, your outer world. 1. The power of belief. Neville taught that man moves in a world that is nothing more than his consciousness objectified. What does that mean? Simply put, your beliefs, what you truly accept as true, become your experience. If you believe life is hard, life will prove you right. If you believe success flows easily to you, your world will shift to reflect that belief. The world mirrors your inner convictions. So if you want to change the outside, start by changing the inside. 2. The sacred power of imagination. To Neville, imagination is not something childish. It's divine. It is a very creative power of God within us. He would often say, imagination creates reality. That's not metaphor, it's literal. When you imagine something with intensity, with emotion, and with repetition, your subconscious mind begins to accept it as fact. And the subconscious, once impressed, sets everything in motion to bring it into form. 3. The law of assumption. This is perhaps Neville's most famous concept. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Act, feel, and think as if your desire is already yours. If you want abundance, don't wish for it. Assume you already have it. If you want love, don't wait for it. Embody it. When you live from the end, the universe reorganizes itself to match your assumption. He didn't teach us to force change from the outside, but to shift the state of consciousness within. Because once that shift happens, reality has no choice but to reflect it, making it real. Practical tools to manifest your desires. So now the big question is, How do I actually apply this in my life? Let's explore how you can start using Neville's wisdom today. 1. Visualization. Every day, take time, preferably right before sleep or upon waking, to visualize your desire fulfilled. Don't just see it. Live it in your mind. What you see. Who are you with? What are you doing? Engage all your senses. Make it vivid, detailed, real. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined, so give it a new reality to accept. 2. Emotional alignment. Neville emphasized feeling. Don't just think about your desire. Feel it as if it's already done. If you manifested your dream life today, how would you feel? Grateful? Free? Joyful? Anchor yourself in that feeling now. That emotion is the energy that activates the subconscious mind and calls your reality into being. 3. Scripting, writing from the future. Take out a notebook and write about your life as if your desires have already happened. Example: I'm so grateful for financial freedom I now enjoy. I wake up every day excited about life, surrounded by love and abundance. This isn't just writing. It's impressing your subconscious with a new version of reality. For living in the end, this is where most people struggle, but it's the most powerful step. Live today as the version of you who already has what you desire. Make choices, take actions, and think thoughts that match that new identity. Because you don't manifest what you want, you manifest who you are, addressing doubts and taking the first step. Now, let's address some of the most common doubts people have about these teachings and help you take the first powerful step. Isn't this just wishful thinking? No, it's backed by science. Studies in neuroscience have shown that the brain responds to imagined experiences almost the same as the real ones. Athletes visualize success before competitions. Performers rehearse mentally before going on stage. Your imagination, when used consistently and emotionally, programs your subconscious to lead you into new behavior, new opportunities, and new results. It sounds too good to be true. That's a belief. And if you hold on to it, you'll experience life through that lens. But people all over the world, from entrepreneurs to artists to everyday dreamers, have used Neville's principles to manifest money, health, love, peace, purpose. It only works if you do the inner work. Is this about controlling others or manipulating reality? Absolutely not. Neville never taught control. He taught creation. This path is not about changing the world. It's about changing yourself. Because as you change your inner world, your outer world reflects it back. So where do you begin? 1. Start with one specific desire, something small but meaningful. 2. Visualize it daily. 3. Feel it emotionally. 4. Assume it's already done. 5. Live in the end. And most importantly, persist. Don't give up after a day. Don't question it after a week. Stay faithful to the assumption, because the longer you hold it, the more real it becomes. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's ready to awaken their true power. Drop a comment below telling me what you're manifesting. I'd love to support your journey. Remember, you are the operant power. The world around you is waiting for the inner shift. Your new reality is not outside of you. It's already inside, waiting to be assumed.